Aim, fire.
Hey guys, welcome to Righteous Vaper. This is Mason, and this is going to be a quick video, a little bit of battery safety. I'm not going to go through exactly what are the best batteries to get, what batteries should you avoid, but I was on the internet earlier and I came across an article where a 21-year-old guy in Florida had an issue where his mechanical mod exploded. He burned his face pretty bad, I guess his neck and his lungs. There's not a whole lot of information out there on it right now. I'm sure there'll be more once the story progresses, but I wanted to do a quick video. First off, I want to say I hope that that he's okay. Obviously that's a horrible thing to happen to anybody. So with that said, I want to talk about a few ways we can avoid this from happening, and what I think the main causes of these type of things happening are. Now, first, we're going to start at the top of the food chain, and we'll start with the manufacturers of the batteries. Not all batteries are rated to do the same thing. Even well-known brands like eFest and LGs and Samsungs, and I mean all these well-known guys, the batteries are rated to do different things, and each battery brand has batteries rated at different rates. So you need to make sure that you're getting something with enough amp draw to handle what you want it to do. With that said, though, we have a big issue right now with people cloning batteries, taking batteries that are less powerful and simply putting wraps on them to make them look like more powerful batteries, basically. And I'm sure that's causing a lot of the issues that people are having with battery venting and exploding. Now, so you need to avoid the clones of the batteries. What I can say about the clones of the batteries, if you are buying directly from a website or eBay or something like that, if you look at what reputable shops are selling them for, or even their personal website is selling them for, and you go on eBay or a site like that, or Fastech, I don't know if Fastech sells batteries, but some site like that, and they're going for $15 on the manufacturer website, and then you come across somebody on eBay selling four for $15, right there that has to flip a switch in your brain and make you think, well, maybe these aren't real. I mean, if they're worth $15 a piece from the manufacturer, how is it possible that somebody's selling them four for $15 or three for $15? So just be careful with what you're doing, because a lot of people say they're authentic and they're not. Another issue that I've ran into when trying to find authentic batteries is where I live. I know of two different shops up here. I know for a fact have been selling cloned batteries without informing their customers of what they are, and that's a huge problem. And unfortunately, you can't avoid that as a consumer. So yeah, I mean, make sure you're talking to the people in your shops, or go on some reputable websites. I'll put a couple links in the description below of some reputable websites, or better yet, go on to the manufacturer website and order it straight from them, because it's obviously a big enough issue to where these things can blow up and cause you some serious injury. And that's where the consumer, you got to do your homework, make sure that you're getting what you pay for, or that you're actually shelling out the money for something decent. It's not worth saving a few bucks for something like this to possibly happen. I know people are out there right now saying, vaping is inherently dangerous, and oh, he was using a good battery and blah blah blah. Maybe, but these things have happened, and I haven't seen them happen to anybody, any of the big names in vaping, who pay attention to what they're doing or know what they're doing. So I don't think that it's an unavoidable outcome of vaping. I feel like these problems can be avoided. We need to do everything we can to avoid them. I actually, once I saw this, I went ahead and I looked for a few videos on 18650 batteries. People will purposely short them out just to watch them blow up, which, okay, I guess that's what you want to do. And in all the videos, I've noticed that prior to explosion, there's a lot of heat. There's a lot of battery acid coming out of the battery, down the battery, which I'm assuming that if this were to happen inside your mod, you would feel the heat. So if your mod feels uncomfortably hot, don't stick it in your face. I think that's pretty common sense type of thing. Also, be careful with especially with the mech mods for your vent holes. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, vent holes are holes maybe here on the side. If you've ever seen like the AR mods or anything that have holes on the side, sometimes there's holes on the bottom towards the base, just small pinholes. Box mods, some have them. This one does, yeah, this one has one. But these aren't as sealed tight with the battery doors and stuff like that as say these would be once everything's in there. But yeah, make sure that there's plenty of vent holes, because that way if something does happen to your battery and it does heat up, it won't build up pressure and cause your entire mod to explode. I mean, it'll leak out the battery acid and you can see what's going on and you can take care of it. But yeah, do your research on that. Buy good batteries. Make sure you're safe. If you ever have any doubt, there's plenty of information out there. I mean, look around, talk to the people at your vape shops, look online. There's plenty of guys out there that do this a lot better than I do with the battery safety. There's charts out there. There's battery reviews for every single battery you could possibly get your hands on for vaping, and just make sure you're getting the right stuff for what you want it to do. And I think that if you do that, we're all going to be a lot better off. It's going to be safer for you, which means less trouble for the vaping community, which is better for me, because these negative videos that go out there are just causing more uproar against vaping, and that's really not what we need. And especially when it's something like this that I feel could be 100% avoided by spending a few extra bucks or a few extra minutes doing some research on what you should have and the things you need. So with that said, I'll wrap this up. Remember, guys, don't believe everything you see out there. Videos like this, some of them are true, some of them are false. Do a little research on them and make up your own mind. Don't let anybody else do it for you.